In this video, I'm going to talk about how to take any problem using the quotient rule and to transform it into a product rule. Now, the quotient rule can be very annoying because it can be really long and it can drag on, and I'd much rather use multiplication rather than division. Now, it is good to know, but if your professor or your teacher or your homework does not state to use any specific way, you can definitely just go ahead and differentiate using a product rule. So even though this is set up as a quotient rule, clearly because we're dividing here, I'm going to go ahead and transform it into a product rule. So it's as simple as saying f of x, we're going to keep our numerator the same, so 3x, and we're just going to bring it on up, our denominator. So then this is going to be x to the negative 1. Now I have a product rule because we are multiplying our two x's. Looking at this one, we're going to say this is the same thing as f of x equals 4x minus 1. This is going to multiply by 3x squared plus 1 to the negative 1. So it's just bringing it on up. This one, same idea. I'm going to do 2 steps to simplify this. So this is saying square root of x all over the square root of x plus 1. One more step. I would hate to take the quotient rule on this. It would be horrible. So we're going to say this is the same thing as saying f of x equals square root x, or x to the 1/2, however you like to see it. And that's going to be multiplied by x plus 1 to the negative 1/2. So I just took this square root, I put it in 1/2 form, so this is the same thing technically as saying x to the 1/2 multiplied by x plus 1 to the negative 1/2. So I just brought the denominator right up to the numerator, and now you can use the product rule on any of these. It is a lot faster and easier, and I do recommend it. However, that being said, do learn the quotient rule. Be able to use it. Just plug in your numbers. It's pretty much a plug and chug kind of a problem, but you will use it every now and then in calculus too if you're moving on with math. If not, just go ahead and transform every quotient rule right into a product rule. All right, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them.